children. Today we are going to study lesson 12, reproduction in plants. What is reproduction in plants? And what is reproduction? Reproduction means the production of new individuals from their parent is known as reproduction. Then reproduction means re means again, and production means to produce. Then living things produce. Then reproduction is the main feature of all living organisms. What would happen in reproduction in our earth? After lifespan, death. That means no living organism on planet Earth. Then reproduction helps living organisms to continue their offspring. What is reproduction? Helps living organisms to continue their offspring. In what are the parts of plant? In previous class we already studied parts of plants. There are some parts: root, stem, leaves, flower, fruit, etc. Then these plant parts are again divided into two. Then vegetative parts and reproductive parts. What are they? Vegetative parts and reproductive part. Reproductive part is flower, and vegetative part is then root, stem and leaves. Reproductive part is flower and vegetative part is root, stem and leaves. Then modes of or methods of reproduction. There are two types of modes of reproduction. Yeah, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction means the new plants are obtained from existing to without seeds. That means asexual reproduction means production to without seeds. Sexual reproduction means with seeds. New plants are obtained from with seeds. And asexual reproduction means the new plants are obtained without seeds. Then in this first section we mainly discuss or study asexual reproduction. Then asexual reproduction is the four parts: vegetative propagation, budding, fragmentation and spore formation. Then vegetative propagation means in plants vegetative parts. What are they? Roots, stems and leaves. These are the vegetative parts of the plant. Then vegetative propagation means the vegetative part of the reproduction is called vegetative propagation. That means vegetative propagation is a part of asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction means without seeds. And vegetative propagation to produce roots, stem, leaves, etc. Then budding is part of stem, then fragmentation is part of flower, and spore is another part of leaves. Then first vegetative propagation. In your textbook, page number 133. What is vegetative propagation? Reproduction through the vegetative parts of the plant is known as vegetative propagation, and it is a type of asexual reproduction in which new plants are obtained from the vegetative parts of the plant. Example: root, stem and leaves. Then new plant means new plant produced is exactly identical to the parent plant. New plant is the copy of parent plant. Then next is budding or stem cutting. Example: rose, grapes, sugarcane. Stem cutting with buds is taken from a healthy plant. Cutting are then sown in soil and watered regularly. Cutting give rise to new plants. Then underground stem, example: potato, ginger, garlic. Then rice on ginger and turmeric. Then next is budding. Then budding means the small bulb-like projection is called as bud grow out from the parent yeast cell. In your textbook diagram 135. Budding. Example of budding is the small bulb-like projection coming out from the yeast cell called a bud. The bud gradually grows and gets detached from the parent cell and forms a new yeast cell. This yeast cell is developed into bud. It forms a new bud and bud cell. Sometimes another bud arises from the bud, forming a chain of buds. If this process continues, a large number of yeast cells are produced in a short time. Budding, a very good example is yeast cells. Yeast cells, they produce new buds represent the yeast cell. Then next is fragmentation. Fragmentation is very good example is algae. Algae is the small bulb-like projection called as bud. Then algae are slimy green patches in ponds or in other stagnant water bodies. Algae means in green color small plants there. Mainly it's in ponds. Then when algae matures, it breaks up into two or more fragments. These fragments or pieces grow into new individuals. Then this algae is split into two parts. It is formed into new algae. This first algae, then it is split into form a new algae. Then next is spore formation. Then fragment of parent organism or new individual. Fragmentation is a form of asexual reproduction in which an organism splits into fragments. Each of these fragments develop into matured organism. That means fragments develop into another organism or matured organism. Next is spore formation. What is spore formation? Example of mosses, ferns, fungi are the example of spore formation. Spore means some bacteria is forming. Then a spore is a small microscopic unicellular asexual reproductive body. Spores are not seeds. Then when sporangium burst, spores are released in the air, and as they are very light, they can over long distance. The spores are covered by a hard protective coat which helps them to withstand unfavorable conditions such as high temperature and low humidity, so they can survive for a long time. These are the characteristics of asexual reproduction. Then once more, then in this lesson we mainly studied reproduction in plants. Then what is reproduction? Reproduction means to produce next generation or to produce the production of new individuals from their parents is known as reproduction. Then there are two modes or methods of reproduction: asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction means the new plants are obtained from existing from without seeds. Asexual means it is forming without seeds. It is mainly including vegetative propagation, budding, fragmentation, spore formation. Then vegetative propagation means then it reproduction through vegetative parts. What are the vegetative parts? Root, stem and leaves. Then budding. Budding is representing small buds there. Example, potato buds. Then these are cut into, put in the soil and grow next to potato plant. Then fragmentation. Fragmentation is split into another fragments or matured fragments. Then spore formation means it can form into new species. Okay, then what is the importance of reproduction? Reproduction helps to continue offspring of next generation. Then all living organisms helps to reproduction helps to all living organisms to produce next generation. Understood this portion? Okay.